All right, YouTube should be making its way in. Start the recording. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful hump day. We already made it to hump day. Apologies for the horrible technical difficulties we're having on Monday. I don't know what decided to happen that day, but everything decided to just not want to work that day. So here we are. A little bit later, getting it settled and ready to go. We did make some progress, as you can see from last episode. So, it's a little, it's gonna be a little wonky, but today's goal now is obviously just to get through, at least the first set of, get through the transfer window. I think that's our goal today. That's all our goal was going to be kind of the last episode and maybe not start the Premier League games yet. I don't think anyone voted in the Discord on how many games we should play. I was going to ask Kyle last night about that, but then I had to go work, so. Let me just check the Discord. Yep, no votes. That's okay. We'll spin a wheel on it when we get to the league games. Because for the league games, we either have to decide, do we stick to the rules of we have to sim? Because, I mean, the simming just helps with getting through quicker and not having it drag out as long. But at the same time, we've made it to the Premier League, and it might just make it a little more interesting, but it also might make winning the Premier League kind of impossible. That's the only tough part, but we play so many games, and we're always near the top, so I mean, now in the Premier League, we won't be near the top, but I'm just afraid that the simulations are just not even going to give us a chance, especially in the Premier League, that my gameplay would be 100% on the line, but we'll make that decision when we get there. If we have to play every game, then we'll just kind of take at our own pace, and whatever games we get done, we get done. That is how it will go, and we'll just move on from there. But transfers, we haven't had anybody leave yet. As you can see, I have a lot of guys kind of off my list of who can actually leave that have had offers in the past that I do not want to allow to leave yet. So I will put Woodtaker up there because unfortunately we just don't really need him 100%. But yeah, let's take a look at who we're trying to maybe bring in. Shortlist. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do there. We are trying to look for center backs and CDMs. On the CDM side, we do not really have anybody to really choose from. It's just we didn't really get any good scouting done on a lot of players on that end. So we kind of only really have two guys. One's in Bundesliga, one guy in La Liga. 5 mil, 3 mil. I think we'll try for Mateo first because he's younger and has a possibility to be farther up there. Akapong, 78 rated, 56K. His release clause is very much up there. I think we're going to try to get him for cheaper, but if he doesn't want to leave, then that is going to put us with Take. Yeah, that would put us with Take, who's only going to be 11 mil. So we could always try to maybe get him on loan too if we get down to that part. If we're like, we could try to do hey, we'll take him on loan, but we'll put a market value on him if we want to bring him back next year. Now that we know how that works, I feel more comfortable if we don't have the money at the end of this season and we go into next season and we're able to just sign him right up. When the next season saves up, then we use our money from next year to get him going. Yanez is the only other player that I'm kind of thinking about picking up. He's 27 years old, 5'9", and have him replace Charles Cook. That's the only kind of spot I was kind of thinking about trying to bring in another guy and maybe try to replace. So that's kind of where we're at on transfers right now. So yeah, on the transfer side of things, that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, but we do have games in this Champions Trophy to play with our squad right now. Definitely gonna try to bring in some of our backups more for this. That's kind of where we're at with that. So I'm gonna definitely be trying to bring in backups, especially since we can make, I think, like 9 changes every game. So that would be huge to kind of be able to make that change and kind of work on that. But yeah, Casey has to start because we just don't have defense right now. So, and that's the other thing, I'm going to try to throw like Negru in on this deal when I try to get when we attempt to try I wanted to get Edwards. He's 25, but I think Take might be the better choice in the end. He's just a little bit younger and 6'4" instead of 6'1". Got a little more height on him, but let's go with our biggest transfer first so that we have some leeway. Approach the buy. We did not have to try to pay the release clause because we can't, but they want to talk straight away anyways, which is good. 31 mil. We'll obviously go with center backs. We'll throw him in there and we'll go. We have 51, which is good. That makes me feel a little bit better. Transfer fees actually. $36 mil. They don't want to make any changes there. How would we go 32? And we'll go all the way up to 20%. No. That's just such a steep incline though. Because we do need a center back and his contract's for sure going to take up a good chunk of the money. And anybody that we try to transfer out is just not going to make it work. I was hoping to try to keep it around 32, but that's just not going to be able to happen. That would have been a huge 78. All right. Well, that tells you where that's going. We're going to be able to make some pretty simple changes here. Maybe we might be able to look for even a stronger player in the end, but let's approach the buy. Take. Offer transfer fee. He's still young. He's not really doing anything. We'll go for the 9. We'll go for 9.5. See what they. I want 12. Okay. Ooh, tensions are high. Go for the 11 mil, 10%. Nope. They are firm on the 12. Sit me at 12, please. No, they are just like... I like round numbers. Give me that 12.5. Alright, well, it's 12.6.
Well, Dick, here's the deal.
That's okay.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Cygnus, welcome in. I do not know why that's not working. Why that didn't come through. Oh, I did go through the desktop audio. Yep, I was looking at the wrong one. Welcome in, Cygnus. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well with you. All right. No, Chavez is just on the older end, and I don't really want to pay that much on the older end right now. We'll go with, and Take is 76 rated, and he's younger and is going to grow, so. I'll be back around. All right, let's get this contract done. We talked with Tottenham. They approved the contract. He would be crucial. It would be 5 years. He wants to stay around. But then they want me to settle the contract. We're going to go for the 40K. We'll go for the 2 mil. We'll add a... He's the clean sheet guy. We get 10 clean sheets. That's another 200K on top of that. Nope, he wants 51K. Gonna have to counteract that a little bit. 45. And we'll stick to the 400 signing bonus. Okay. Let's go 50 and 300 and call it good. All right. It's not quite what he wanted, but our great negotiation skills are at the top right now. Oh, but 50K a week, a little bit more than what I wanted to do, but it's okay. He took the 100K off of the bonus and was like, give me 50K a week. All right. I'm just not really excited if we have a lot of guys wanting to jump in, but here we go. Our biggest signing to date based on overall rating. He's our most expensive guy. At 12.6 mil. So Take will be our starter this year with Casey right behind him. From Tottenham to Tranmere Rovers. It was an F. I saw the 9.8, but I ruined it with going at 9.5 mil right off the rip. I ruined my chances of getting a good deal off of that, so could have saved 2.8 mil. That's our worst one so far, so we won't get too wounded up about that. I'm kind of tempted to sell Gaber, honestly. Gaber's just not fast, and I think since we're gonna have a budget, we're kind of in a better position to maybe just sell Gaber. Because Gaber, if we look at his development plan, then we'll at least see his ratings. His pace is at 68. We could get someone at 70 something. So he's 75 rated now, but there's like better pace players out there now. But now that, okay, so yeah, 68, 61, 65, 74, 76. Oh no, it's a tough decision. Or on the other hand, you keep, yeah, look at that, like 79 pace with the exact same stats. Or we keep Gaber and we keep him rotating, and he still plays for us, but he's just a better backup to Chavez. Because then it'd be him and Casey that kind of are our backups to swap in and out, and then it's just like, do you go with the slightly older guy that's already kind of getting towards his peak? He has bruiser play style, which would be better for us. It's just that's expensive. But let's try to figure out this first. Our CDM, we just don't have a fast CDM. We're just not looking like to have a really good pace CDM right now. Azuri's got the intercept. He just doesn't have the pace that we need. Yeah, like Tyler Adams has the pace. We'll see what Nico's all about. We'll see what James Gardner is all about. We already know what Archie Gray's about, and it's sad. Maybe next year. We'll see what Groove is about. See what Kamara's doing. See how he is. I feel like a lot of these guys are just going to be too much for us, but you know, we'll steal more from West Ham. Try to take more from them. We'll just pick all these guys and just see. Yeah, we could try to get Rodri. That would go well. That would go over so well. Okay, scouts are too busy. That's good. Yeah, I think we're gonna be. I'm so tempted to just move on from Negru, honestly. He's 25, so he's still gonna be upgrading a little bit. He's still gonna be kind of upgrading. But we'll let that kind of go. Let the budget kind of sit for a little bit and go from there. Let me go to my squad just so that I have Take in the right position for us, and then And that is the other thing too. Proctor could play center back too. He is kind of positioned to be a right back, but he could play center back too. Maybe we'll play Farage to start the season off strong. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Akin Peters kind of trying to find a replacement for him possibly though too. We could maybe try to do a transfer for one of those CDMs and then also try to find a striker too. Late game after all this. Yeah. I don't know how this team is going to go. We'll see what happens. If I do start Take, what foot is he? He's a right foot? Okay. That wouldn't matter, but all right. Well, it's game 1 of the season. Make the changes that I'm interested in. It's a preseason game, so let's not get too worried about it. Let's see how our backups can kind of do against this. Maybe start a few starters, but we can make a lot of changes, so we do need to remember that. We can make a lot of changes, so Whittaker's on the bench. Good. All right, first game. Here we go. In our preseason trophy. I don't think I swapped out Farage for this game, but we'll put him in next game if that's... Oh, it was May. A debut to remember, which is weird because he played all last year, but... Weird that that's kicking in now, but it's okay. Here we go. And Pasquale will start with it very early on. Oh, the Premier League badge just looks so good on the jerseys now. We have the Premier League numbers on the back. It just looks so good. Pasquale gets a nice early start. I don't know what kind of teams we're going to be playing right off the rip, but this could be a good bonus of 2.6 mil if we keep playing our normal selves. Earthy just kind of gets on the wrong side of that, which is okay. Brennan with almost getting a tap in there. Joffrey with a good and Pasquale tried to make the run through. And Earthy will get his first goal. Officially a part of the club as a full-time player, not just a loan. Gets a goal. I'm excited that we made that transfer because he is going to be just one great player, I think, for us. He would have been a great player for West Ham, but they missed an opportunity to not send him on loan to us because he was going to play every game for us most of the time, and here he is now. But 2-0. Ooh, Buffon. I gotta remember I can use low driven too. I'm so used to the old low driven. I don't know what just happened there. And that is a big finesse goal by Collier. 3-0. Making this preseason game look pretty good. The fans are excited. The fans sure are excited. It's offsides. Or nothing. We will be putting in the substitutes at the half. Let them get some games, get some minutes. But the top team flying like they were last year at the end. But we don't take anything for granted. That is for sure. Because we aren't playing against Premier League teams in this preseason tournament. So we're not taking anything for granted at all. It was a good first half to show from this is a good first halftime showing from the lads. Put Akeem Peters in. We'll put Charles Cook in. Are we taking this? Are we taking the this tournament just a little too serious? Thinking, oh, we're gonna have to work hard now. I feel like next season's preseason might be tough because we're probably gonna get put with some better teams, most likely if we do stay up in the Premier League. So. Yeah, I mean, like, everyone's just making way better passing now. Oh. Oh. Keane almost gets a nice goal in there for us. Ooh, KC almost gets the shot. Casey again with the ball. Whittaker back to Casey. Try to get it to Pasquale. And Pasquale gets the 6th goal. I will say, I think goal differential, we're going to be pretty well set up. We shouldn't have to worry about that at any time soon. I will say that we will not have to worry about that anytime soon. We'll let the rest of the game play out, and they do end up scoring right when I leave. They do end up getting a goal in the simulation. Gotta love that. My gameplay is, I guess, just that time that much better. If I'm leaving and they're just scoring instantly. Alright. Well, that is going to be first game of the new season, and that's a win. And it's a 6-1 win for Raj, almost getting a clean sheet. Probably would have gotten it if we kept playing, but I trying to keep it fair on that end and trying to keep things from getting too out of hand. But oh gosh, Belba is already. I don't think we're gonna be getting Belba. He looks like he's already a pretty good player already. Maybe Arugabim, however you say that. Probably not Gonzalez. Definitely not Lavia. Gruev, maybe. 77 to 93, though. That's insane. That's a crazy potential. And he's a 28-year-old, too, and he has the potential of that range, supposedly. 27, same thing. Jeez. We'll see what these 7 guys bring to the table. It'll be interesting. Probably could be. We'll see how much money we have. We might need to invest in a better scout because our judgment on our number 1 scout is not great. So we might have to oh, why did I recall? God dang it. Why did I hit recall? That's annoying. Because he was actually He was actually getting all of these guys. Scout. I should remember them all. That was 3, 4. There's one that I'm missing. I'm missing one that we were trying to scout. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of stupid of me. There's Babella. Let's just see who's got potential. Was it Elliott? Might have been. Let me just kind of... It was definitely, I thought I hit Gardner. Okay, well, now if I try... Okay, it still says... Might have been Oh, yeah, it was McConnell's on there. Hmm. Might have been... I can still keep scouting guys, so... Yeah, we'll try to get a couple more guys on here then if we can just... Alright, we'll just go with that. Alright. Three at the back again. I don't know why this is just like a common theme with this, but 3 at the back. Um, 3 at the back. Earthy's tired. We're gonna put Fofana. We'll put Williams up too. Williams will get a little play because Woodtaker's tired. We'll start Charles Cook. How's Proctor doing? Proctor's tired, so we'll start Sonny. We won't start a Joe Free because Joe Free's tired. We'll bring the Guru up because he might need to play. Him and Casey might go in. Start Turner. Pasquale will start again. Mane will get the Get the start this time. All right, here we go. Game 2. The 3 at the back isn't really testing our strengths, but we get to play in the Bernabeu. It's early. But we get to play at Real Madrid's home stadium for this game, which is kind of funny. Such small clubs playing in a place like this, but Wait gets a start. We might start France in next game, so every goaltender gets a start, but I don't know why Pasquale was offsides there, but he was. I love how we have white on white numbers for that makes me laugh. We certainly don't have that in the Premier League. And Fofana gets the goal. Actually, it doesn't look too bad close up. It doesn't look too bad close up, but from far away you cannot tell who's who. Simply just by trying to see their numbers. But I know who everybody pretty much is. Like, I'm controlling Mane right now. Now I'm controlling Fofana there. Peters, I'm controlling him in the back right. That will be interesting if we have to start him any games. I'll definitely be saving those guys for the cup games to try to get some playing time. But yeah. 1-0 against 22 minutes in, 1-0. So a little bit better than the last game, but Ferrari with a good block and a horrible pass. And Waich is getting a hand on it every time. This is why I wish I played on PC and I could like make new kits for this team and put them in the game, but or if we would have done like a create your own club kind of deal and then use the mod to like put our own badge in, and that would have been fun. Kind of like what they do with Formula 1, with the F1 games, just being able to... And Mane gets a second goal for us. It is weird to be seeing the Premier League numbers after 3 seasons in the EFL and now getting to see the Premier League numbers on our jerseys. It's kind of wild. I do need to update our depth chart too. Oh. Try to go low. Try to keep it on the ground, but just missed. Oh, right through Peter's feet. And that is a finesse shot into the bottom right. I don't know what it is about Fofana. Like, he just keeps proving me wrong that he can do exactly what Earthy does. Like, we bring in Earthy, but Fofana just continues to do what Earthy does, and it it's a good backup to have going into the second half. When we make changes, it gives me the confidence that he can still do what Earthy can, and if he starts, we know the cam position is not falling off if he starts a game. But yeah. We're gonna try to give Turner the whole game to play. I might just play Keane outright for now. I don't know. I definitely wanted a stronger striker behind Pasquale, but we'll kind of see where our budget breaks after the CDM and kind of see where we want to go. Maybe we'll bring someone on loan for the striker side of things and kind of test them out maybe. Williams gets a shot off. And Wait gets another good save there. I don't know how it's going to hold up when we get to the Premier League, but I don't know how it's going to hold up when we get to the Premier League side of things, but if he can try to block most of them, then I'm okay. You know, if he does good at getting most of them out and we can just try to get some points and keep our Premier League status for longer than a season, then that's golden, because that's what this RTG needs. Oh, did not want to go there with the pass, but, you know, that's what happens sometimes. Okay, now I'm getting sloppy. Now I'm just getting sloppy with my defending. Need to focus a little bit. Oh, willing to try to take the shot from deep. Just gonna come up short though. I did order my earbuds. I've kind of been sitting on that and not doing it, but I finally did do it, so. Got those reordered and. All right, a little closer game this time. Still doing good on goal differential, so not too worried about that. 6-1 game does help with that. Oh, Akin was off. And Peters gets a yellow card in his first game ever for us. The youngster just gets a little ahead of himself. Well, another good game there, so that's good. Good position to be in. I'm just gonna boot up Twitch here on my phone because I think the next day of the FC Pro Open happens. So, oh no, it's college. I was gonna say, I thought the FC Pro Open wasn't for another. Usually, they only do one game a week. All right, well, 3-1 against the other teams that we're playing against. We gained a little bit of a lead. 86 rated. Sheesh. Little boys, man on the moon. I feel like I should be on better money. That's what I'm worried about. Is like Akin is asking for more money. Like, what? Who gave you the authority? All right, so we are tied with two other teams, Levante and Alaves. We literally have played against two of the bottom teams. We play against Cagliari now. They're in 5th. They have a draw and a loss, so makes me feel a little bit better. Man, it's still weird to see Premier League. Still weird to see that Premier League settle in there. But yeah. I don't know. We just gotta avoid regulation this year. Relegation, and we're fine. Bam, 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 now, bam, 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 doom, doom, doom. Yeah, that is looking interesting. Valeria 86. I was a little worried about that. I'm like, she's probably an 86. All these guys might just be heavily rated high. Foden to PSG. That's wild. All clubs right now. Oh yeah, managers. Jeez. Any big managers making moves that we know of? Diego Simone went from Tottenham to Glassery. I thought so. And then they just have a random guy in there now. Okay. My club. We have made 4 this year. We've spent a little bit of money. We've spent a little bit of money, but then we got 7 mil for a courtier, so not as bad. I guess we should look at the jobs in the Premier League. Arteta still has his job, but every other team has pretty much changed. Enzo Mascara still has his job. David Moyes still keeping his job. Liverpool's changed. Manchester City has Emery in there. Arne Slot is at Man United. Flick is at Newcastle. Yeah, Jose Mourinho, Vince. Yeah, Nuno Santos still at West Ham. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Interesting, for sure. 3 at the back? No, 4 at the back. Ooh, we might have a game on our hands. 4 at the back, a better team for sure, kind of more on pace with us, so it will be interesting to see how this game ends for us, but might as well get right into it. We got nothing else to do. Everyone has healed up, so we're good there. I think just for the heck of it, we're going to throw Franson in. Get him a start. Oops. And of course I back out and reset it. I want to just see how the majority of our team kind of plays against this. This will be kind of one of our more normal games on substitutes, and we'll see kind of how things land. And we'll kind of get our... I've never touched like who takes corners and stuff, but we're gonna... We'll do a little bit on that and see what that brings us. We are playing at Valencia's stadium. Well, and just like that, they're already off and running. They're already making it difficult pace-wise. Ooh, May got caught out a little bit there. Just decided a little bit too late to make that change. And they get an early goal. They are attacking a lot better than the last 2 games that we had to play against, so... Ugh. Like, if I win that, Mane goes in and gets a goal. Take with a good interception. We're doing really good on defending, like getting those interceptions early, but Branson with a good save there. Oh. No, I thought Pasquale won that. And that is a good counterattack. Earthy gets a goal. Oh, captain, my captain. The tie it up 1-1 for the lads. Our first kind of competition of the preseason. And we got a good counterattack into the bottom left. There we go. That's what we needed right there. Branson with a huge save. Oh, and it was such a good interception. Not even through the first half, and we are just getting worked. Oh, no one was there for the pass, but it was a great pass by Gaber right through the opening. That's just a horrible defense by Franson, as that is what happens when you have a 56 rated goalkeeper in your net. But we probably should have gotten a goal there, and that probably would have never happened to begin with. So, but not too worried about it. I probably should have played Franson in the game before and then played Waite, but that was my decision making. Oh, I just didn't see the defender there. All right. Yeah, Fofana. See if Akin can get it done up front. Three one. Should be 2-1 at that point. That was a good goal where that should have been 2-1. And then, again, we should probably have a goal at some point in this, but we are just making idiotic mistakes. And they're just getting all the bounces off of our guys. Like that. 4-1. Oh, well. It's okay. No injuries at least, so we're doing good on that front. No injuries in game at least, so I mean, our only way of winning this now is literally if the other two lose, which I think if everything is correct in my book, they probably played each other, so that's not possible. I just love how the Casey Gaber substitute is just stuck in the top corner. Gotta love that. All right. Well, not the way we wanted to end the preseason, but everyone got to play. Oh, no, they did not play each other. Alvarez was the only ones that hadn't played, I guess, so we did just come up short, unfortunately. Tonica had an update, it looks like. Nothing too August 6th. 79 rated, 17 mil. 74 rated, 7 mil. Lavia's 83, 79 for 61. Yeah, that's not gonna work out too well. 77 Gruv's he's already kind of at his, yeah, I was gonna say he's kind of at his peak. Gardner's at He moved on anyways. He got picked up anyways, so that's not gonna work. Anything else? Kamara 56. Yeah, Balaba is 86. Um, if anything, it would be James McConnell. It's looking like, which I think is technically better than what we already have. We have 3 choices after all of that. Pace-wise, still not great. Like, still not really the greatest. But a little better stats overall. Pace would be a huge thing we'd be working on. But passing's way better. Club is not willing to negotiate with a rival club. All right, well, there goes that. Oh, we forgot to look at these guys. Susho, unfortunately, not what we're looking for. Peck, he's 23, 17 mil. Oxford's how's his pace? Potts is 76 rated, 82 pace. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Short list and short list. All right. I'm glad I didn't go ahead and do all that, thankfully. Because now now we do have Peck that is 73 rated, 73 pace. I don't know how we're a rival of Liverpool, but it's okay. Potts is 70s. It's just, what do we want to do? Do we want to spend a little more money for someone that's already wage-wise cheaper? Potts, though, already has 2 different play styles. Peck is a little bit taller, though. I think we're going to go Peck first and see what we can do. Don't want to go with the rival club? All right, it's off the Pots. Off the Pots it goes. We're just taking West Ham players, so we must be close to Liverpool. Our club must be really near Liverpool. I haven't really looked exactly where Tranmere Rovers even location is. Um, I'm just gonna look at Google Maps quick. It says Birkenhead. Birkenhead, UK. There's Birkenhead. Oh. Ah, yeah. It's right by Liverpool. Birkenhead is right by Liverpool. Okay. That's why we're rivals with them. That makes more sense then. I was like, gosh, it must be location. They've gone in depth on this. They're putting the location of this in here. This moment. I would like to try to, well, I mean, we don't really need to focus too much on price. We're just going to try to go for 10 mil, a little 10% sell on, a little 8% sell on clause, see if they take that. All right, well, I oversold them. Oversold them a little bit, but that's okay. Well, all right. Well, you're going to be crucial, sir. 4 years, good. Don't want music. Disregard release clause. 1 mil. We can only pay him 55. I love that. We could just pay him 500K a week. It's not gonna work, unfortunately, with us right now. But I'm just gonna try the 40K again. 200K. You know, clean sheets, another 200. That's what we try to do with our other guy, and he just didn't sell on it. But 42K. He'll go for 3. We'll go down to 40. Makes up for the couple grand. Nope. Oh, he's even gone down a little bit. Just for the 300. All right. 300. We good with that? All right, not quite what we were hoping, but 42K is better than almost 50K that we did with the last guy. So, all right. Alrighty. Freddie Potts is in for 10 mil. How did we do on that? We got an A. There we go. Excellent deal. We love that. May is 75 rated, so that helps. So we have roughly 24 mil left in our budget for this season. Wyatt, I need you up here. There we go. Need you on our bench. There we go. So, all right, midfield looking a little bit better chance. Ferrari went up to a 78 rated, which is good. Our starting squad looks pretty good, I think. I think we're a pretty good starting squad. It's just our bench is miserable. It is just miserable down in our bench. Miserable, I tell you. Transfer though. Gonna go to the transfer hub. Yana's signed for somebody. That is unfortunate. It used to tell you if someone did sign, but that's unfortunately unfortunate. You should scout him further. What was he even at? I don't even remember what he was at. But I was kind of hoping to maybe bring in somebody on the attacking side of things, but Who's in the... Actually, this might be better. Let's go EFL Championship. Because Wolves didn't make it up. Larson's probably expensive. Ooh, West Brom. Who do they have on West Brom? A couple. Daryl Dyke. Let's take a look at him. Sully is... We'll scout him just to see, but... I'll take a look at all four. Offer two, kind of. I'll take a look and see what they're brewing up a little bit. Mom spaghetti. Oh, Rasmus Højlund is at West Ham now. What a signing that is. Lancashire. 23. That'd be interesting to see what that guy's all about. Did I even, like, see what Solanke and those guys are at? Sheriff is 70. I need to put him on our short list again. He is at 70. Did I ever respond to, I don't think I did. How do I do that? Notifications, inbox. Player. Oh, I couldn't even make a decision. He was just like, you're paying the others. Okay. Offer received. Reject. Let me pull up my depth chart, because that's the only way I can look at this team anymore. Depth chart. There we go. This is the only way I can even look at our team anymore. Here we go. Hopefully that's not too small. Oh, Jesus. Okay, formation. If he wants to leave too, I'm not going to be too pissed off. I'm not going to be mad either. Offer received for Charles Cook. Oh, the one guy I wanted to replace him with isn't around, so we are going to reject that because I'm going to need him. 2 on Redmond. Watch this. It's going to be Aki, and he's going to be pissed. Oh, no. I've been playing pretty well and feeling good. I hope this means I won't be on the bench against Newcastle. There's bigger games coming up. I'm going to leave that there. The next game is so important for our season boss. I feel like I'll think about it. I think Bridgestone will have to come on, honestly. Ricky's done. He's 78 rated. He's hit his peak. He's 31, so that would be hilarious. Just what I need to do is bring in Rick Carlson to fight against a bunch of our players. It's not really what I'm going for here, but All right, let's go to the squad. Let's go to the financials. We have a lot of guys next season. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully some of these guys I'm kind of hoping some of the guys decide to re-sign sooner, but that's a lot going into what we got going. Oh, O'Connor's gone. I got to redo this. We'll make some adjustments to the So Aki wants to be sporadic still. Akin, if anything, 2 years. Good. That gets us to the 410 at least. Except the no release clause, which is good. He wants 47,000. You are not getting paid 47,000 for sporadic. I would give you maybe 270 on that. You are getting maybe 3,000. I would maybe go to 30 for you. No, that's not good enough. Well, he overstepped. He overstepped a little bit there. We're in 13th now. Oh, because teams have already played. There's already a bunch of games that already happened. Now I'm not going to be used to that. Like teams actually playing already. All right, so I am going to pull up our Wheel of Unfortunate. Not Wheel of Unfortunate, but Wheel of Names. Haven't used it since Birmingham Blackburn Derby. So what we need to figure out is, are we playing every game or half of games each month? That's a long sentence, I know. Oops. To make this interesting, it has to select it 10 times. That is where I'm at with this, is it has to select it 10 times, okay? I mean 5 times. If it wants to be technically selected, it's gotta get hit 5 times. There are 5 names, so we'll just remove it and count down to the final, all right? Here we go. Each one is on there 5 times, so we'll just take it off every time it gets picked. Half of games each season. That is 1-0 for half of the games each season. Ooh, every game by a smidge. All right, 1-1. It is 1-1. Back to even 50-50 chance. Did it again. Half games, 2-1 up. Three one up. Half games. Not looking good for not looking good. Half games 4-1 up. Oh, looks like we're playing half games from here on out. Oh my god, it just went 5-1. Wow. So we are playing half of the games each month. That is going to make this tough. That is going to make this tough. Yeah, that is going to make this tough now. That's going to make this tough now. All right. I got to figure out our depth chart here. Get this updated, and then we are good to go. So, Pasquale, Earthy, Collier, Mane. Okay, Courtier's gone, but now it is 76 rated Potts. May, Ferrari, Gaber's still in. Negru has been dropped down a little bit. And it's now 76 rated. Okay. Sane, wait. And then Charles Cook behind. Yep. Brandon Akin Peters behind Pasquale. Brennan on the right. Fofana right behind. Turner, yep. Turner went up a number, 64. And then Wyatt went up a number, 66. Yep, they are behind their respective players. And then Bridgestone, left back. I think we'll start him this upcoming game, or at least get him some playing time. And then Casey, he's a 69 rated player now, so he beats out Negru now. So that's where I need to move. All right, there we go. That makes me feel better how that looks. A Joffrey right behind both of them. Proctor there. Peter Williams. Williams does not have a home right now, but we'll just put him behind. Williams might be leaving. Williams might be leaving at some point here. We shall see. And then Whittaker right behind there. Negru. And then Peters and Farage. We'll see how we do with we'll see how we do there, but we'll see how we do there, but yeah. But no one on the IR, no miscellaneous. Everyone is accounted for and are in a position, which is good. So yeah, right now Bridgestone is kind of our only guy that could possibly change. So we need to go to Wheel of Names. I'm surprised that it went that way. That is super surprising that that actually ended up that way. Trying to find our calendar. We have 4 games this month. We're going to play the first game. We're going to play the Newcastle game. And then we'll play either West Ham or Man United. It's not how you spell United, but okay. Same thing. Gotta get picked twice, since there's only 2 games to pick from, and we'll play 3 games this month. All right. Gotta get picked both times. It's gotta get its spot selected both times. Ooh, it's gonna be Man United to start. All right, down to the final spin. This is kind of how I thought it was gonna go with the other stuff, but I'm just gonna make a vote so that it's. Ooh, West Ham. West Ham won. Wow, West Ham won. They pulled it back and got the win. Wow. Jeez, I did that. All right. Oh, there we go. We got West Ham there. I forgot to put the announcement that Alrighty. We got that. Oh, that's done. Golden. Alright, so West Ham it is. So we're playing Newcastle, we're playing West Ham, and we're playing the Cup game. And then the Man United game will get simmed, and then that will be it for today. We're gonna hold it off at that. Get through the transfer window, and then obviously see what we can do. We don't really have any of the top 6 teams until Man City in October, so yeah, Man United gonna be a tough game. All right, let's go do our first press conference.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now.
Jose Mourinho's back in the Premier League as a manager. Last match, got to celebrate that form. Celebrate May's form. Waite seems to be a good fit. Sweeper keeper role. Is that something we should expect to see more often in the future? We're going to celebrate that role. Yes, yes, yes. It's a great player for him. Great position.
Okay, guys, we're
Opponent analysis. Opponent analysis is useless at this point. Defending, overload, passing, extreme hot potato. Hot potato? Sweet potato. All right. And then, yeah, we just got to decide what we want to do with the rest of our 24 mil. We could, I mean, Archipom is kind of out of the question now. But I am going to keep him there just in case down the line. We could try to go chase Edwards and replace Gaber with replace Gaber and have Edwards. Gaber, again, just pace-wise is not up. He's not up there pace-wise, and we need pace. So that would be my only reason to get rid of Gaber is maybe bring in Edwards. Chavez, I just think is going to be too much for his age. I'll keep Flores there, maybe at some point. Obviously, Society Peck is not going to come to our team because he's with a rival city. We are trying to figure out how Pickers is going to do, but we might be getting someone like Martin Sheriff. Well, he's that stupid Everton, so he's not going to want to join. That's not going to work. So yeah, we need to see what Vickers is at now and see what our those other signings might do. Giannis, unfortunately, is out the window now. We lost that opportunity. Can I keep an eye on Forsen, maybe? Can I keep an eye on him? Keep him on our transfer list. Madison's out the window. But yeah. Goalkeeper-wise, we probably should scout a few goalkeepers and just kind of have that in the back pocket, maybe. But here we go, folks. The Premier League is here. Season 4 has officially begun. It's our first game against a Premier League side. It is at home in the Premier League, somehow against Newcastle. Our first home game. Crazy to think that, but Our first home game is going to be against Newcastle. This is the squad we are going to rep. Other than Bridgestone is going to be starting, so he gets his game time, and then we'll probably bring Ferrari in at some point. So this is the team. We got a 70 rated team. I think it could be at a better positioning, obviously, but I think we could do something. I think we can do something with this team. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Premier League is here. The fans are excited. We get to start our Premier League journey at home. Thinking it was going to be an away game, but we do get to start it at home. There's Flick and Jose Mourinho talking in the tunnel. There's the grounds. We have the electrical boards too. Tranmere Rovers versus Newcastle. Oh, look at that. Just look at the walkout. We get weight up on the tifo. The wall. It's an exciting time. We didn't, you know, totally did the game really just crash? Oh my lord. Did the game really just crash in our first Premier League game? God dang it. That's the other thing we forgot to do. Pick our song that we're going to play at the home games. Wow. That has never happened. The game literally crashed trying to start the game. That is wild. Alright, hold on. I gotta do our wheel. Because we need to figure out what our... Hopefully it's saved. It obviously auto-saves at times, so... Hopefully it's saved at a decent spot. It should have saved on the day of. Oh, shoot, what did I... Oh, no, am I going to have to try to do all of our... Oh, shoot. I hate this. I hate that it did that. It crashed. Right when I didn't need it to crash. That is annoying. Okay, so... Remove... Remove, 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 remove. Start scouting. I gotta go try to talk with Oakeem Peters again. We gotta go to our search players, and we gotta go back to the championship because what I attempted to do before didn't work. I forgot Gudo's with them now. He's at 30K. He's signed for them for 30K. It's insane, dude. Alright, well, we're gonna get all these guys scouted again. I should have saved on the day of, like a smart, but I haven't had to worry about the game crashing like that, so. Alright. Gotta love it. Gotta love when the game, like, I'm so excited to get into the Premier League and do all of that, and then it literally just says, I am not gonna work. Don't even try. Veliz, might as well take a look at what he's at, because Zerke is already 27 in this save. I don't know if it's just so dry that my nose just keeps like being slightly bleeding or what's going on, but all right, I'm gonna get a Kleenex. It's like it's not even like a massive. It's just kind of like I don't know if it's just the dryness. Not like a full nosebleed, but it's just like you never have any issue with this right side, and it's like down the right side. So I don't know. Not massive nosebleed at least, but all right, get this figured out. All right, well, I think we got everybody that we were trying to look at before, so that's good. All right. We'll try doing the Akeem. We'll try Akeem Peters again, since I think we'll have that choice again. Probably piss him off again, because why not? Why not just piss him off trying to sign him for absolute no money? I still can't believe Eddie actually was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna... how about 5 mil? Alright, well, I can't agree on that. Alright. Well, you want sporadic, like I said, maybe 33K. Give you 100K. Go from there. He wants 51K. Are you... No. We can't do that. We're not renegotiating then. You're sitting with your 3K then. That's atrocious, man. That's atrocious. Alright. It's making the same... Try to make the same deals again, which is good. Man, that just absolutely that makes it tough. 2 unread messages. Fofana been playing pretty good lately. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. At least it's Fofana this time. Trying to make a move. So that's good. That is good. That is good. Do our press conference again.
Okay, guys, we're ready to start taking
Celebrate. Celebrate. It's literally the same questions again, except the last one. Stream hot potato. Opponent analysis. Great. 4-3-3. That's how we like to see it. All right, I'm gonna save it this time. However you save it now, I never have to save it. Save. There we go. I haven't touched the Spurs Dream one in so long. So that is hilarious. That is insane. All right. Well, the table changed a little bit. Arsenal did lose their first game. Now they've won their first game, so that's the only thing that's changed a little bit. But yeah, all right. So now, before we start this first game, like I wanted to, we need to go to Spotify. I was thinking for intro songs, Kyle was thinking Country Roads. So put Country Roads on there. We'll put Country Roads on there. I was thinking... Here's on my Battlefield one. I was thinking either... John Wick mode. I don't know if we're that good though yet to be going John Wick mode for our starting song, but maybe not. Yeah, Serious 2017. That remix, that one's good. Oh, Jump. I think Jump would be a good one by Van Halen. That would be a good one. There's a remix of that. That would be a good one too. Oh, shoot. Cancel. Cancel that. I don't need that running right now. All right. Could go the Minnesota Let's Go Crazy by Prince. That could be the last one. Because the Minnesota Wild did have that as their theme song. All right. It's got to get selected twice to count. It's got to get selected twice to count. Let's Go Crazy gets picked first. Love it. All right, close. Got to get picked twice. Let's Go Crazy again. All right, it's going to be Let's Go Crazy. That's our walkout song. That is hilarious. It literally picked the same one out of those 5 times. I love it. I love it here. I love it here. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's Go Crazy. Here we go. Let's Go Crazy is officially our starting song, so we need to have add a cue. I don't know if that's even in here. Let me see. Let's Go Crazy is in the FIFA stream. So that's good. All right. All right, everyone. Oh, there's an ad break, of course, on the Twitch side. So that's a good call for me to go. That's a good call for me to take a quick break and then go come back and get these games going. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. See, that's what you guys are gonna have to listen to now. That's what you guys have to listen to now as our walk-in song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game day. It's game day, literally. I'm just gonna turn off the music for a moment so that I don't have to reposition it. We do need to go on our team sheet. We do need to go to our assignments. Left short free kick. We do not get free kicks ever. I guess Pasquale's our best guy. Jeez. Talk about, like... Target player. Lord have mercy. I didn't know we could get, this much into it. Jeez, you can really get deep into this, like who's where. I'm just gonna leave it where it is then. Alright. Yes, I'd like to make those changes. Alright, Earthy's our captain. Our fearless leader. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try this for the 20th time, but I'm gonna save one more time. Now everything should be saved up to that point. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. Let's get Bridgestone in here to start. Alright, let's try this. We are gathered here. Under the floodlights here in England. Here we go, folks. It is match day. Oh, it's gonna break. Is it bugged? Oh my gosh. Are you telling me that it is bugged to watch a... Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that it's bugged? We can't even watch the full show going into a game now? That it's just bugged? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I guess we won't watch the pre-game stuff. I guess we'll just have to get right into it. Not so much for the walk-in songs and stuff. I was gonna try to make it fun, but you know, we're not getting that, so not getting the walk-in songs, I guess, so we're just gonna dive right in, I guess. No walk-in songs. Don't get the walk-in in our first home game in the Premier League. This is great. Alright, well, don't let me even try to make it special. Don't even try to make it special. It's not worth it. Alright. Here we go. We'll just let the normal pre-game stuff run. It's our first game in the Premier League. I'm not even excited anymore. Not even excited anymore. Just like, get us out there. Let's be done. Here we go. Earthy in the crowd, ready to go. Our captain walking us out. Here we go. First Premier League game. Tranmere Rovers versus Newcastle. Look at that. Look at that. That's just so beautiful up there. Great save by Waite. Oh, man. Thought we had a little bit more room than that. And I thought I had more room than that, too. Ooh, they pushed. Pasquale did not dribble that the way I wanted him to dribble that. That was not a good pass by May. I thought we had a little better angle than that, but... we left a pretty big open gap there, but... man, these guys are just so fast. Like, we're just way out of position, too, which does not help. That just doesn't help. We're just way out of position. And, oh, Earthy had a chance on his left foot, and he misses wide. Oh, the opportunity. He probably could have gone with the finesse shot, but he was in a weird position where he just couldn't quite get in position to do such a thing. Wow, what a unfortunate moment. Almost 1-0 up at home against Newcastle. Oh, Earthy with a bad pass there. Unfortunate to see it. Kyle keeps going online, distracting me in the bottom right corner of my eyesight. We're just going to kick it, get it out. 0-0 after the first 45 minutes of the game. Anthony Gordon, a little slow day at the office, hasn't really gotten opportunities. like he usually would. Oh, we had one good chance though with Earthy, and he just puts it a little wide. But that's okay. Let's see how the team's doing energy-wise. Still doing pretty good, I think. We're still doing pretty good, it looks like, so not gonna be too worried about that. Start the second half here. Potts to Collier to Earthy. He just gets in a weird position. Couldn't really get a good dribble on the ball. May gets the ball. Potts gets it out to the right. But it is going to be a throw-in. Barcola to Chelsea just showed up, which is huge for Chelsea to have him join the club. And Sané gets and Gaber gets a good tackle there. But we are just getting over pressured and just nowhere able to find anywhere to go with the ball. Oh, and it goes in. Wait, I thought he had the save, but unfortunately the goal does go in off the post. It is a very unfortunate situation for the home team. I thought I had a great tackle there right when he was about to get the pass, and I did have it, but Sonny just loses control of it. And Gordon gets a little chip. Waite gets a hand on it, but it is not enough to keep it from going in, unfortunately. That is not what we wanted to be seeing there. We're going to bring Fofana in. Our captain will be coming off here. Off the post. Mane's off the post. And in the bottom left corner is Pasquale in the 72nd minute. Finally, a goal is in for the team. It's a big moment for the squad. First goal in the Premier League, and it is Pasquale getting a good turn. And in the bottom left corner against Newcastle. The monkey is off the back for the team in game 1 of the season. That is what you want to see. Oh. Let's make a few changes here, though. I do need to bring in Wyatt. Chick-fil-A is just sending me a bunch of stuff. Love that. Oh, probably another get my stuff done there. All right. Bring in Charles Cook. Monty's tired. Let's bring in Brennan. We need some help in defense too, so let's make our 5th guy Ferrari coming in. 5 changes in the 73rd minute. Oh, I just didn't angle that correctly. It was the right idea, I just did not angle that correctly. Oh, they crossed over. I was hoping he wasn't going to cross over there. 84th minute. I just got a little ahead of myself on that. Should have been a little more quiet with that. He got a header. If we can get this down quick enough, get across the line. Not gonna happen. It is going to be a 1-1 draw in our first Premier League game, and that's okay. I will take that. You know, I think we had a couple good chances there to get a 2-1 at least, but I think being the promoted team, I think to start the league with at least a point is better than nothing. So we will take that. If I can produce points when I'm playing and the simulation doesn't as much, I think we'll be okay. But the West Ham game will be a crucial game coming up for us. Post-match, let's get a little post-match. Chelsea beat Man United 3-0. That's tough. We're going to console Pasquale. He did really well. Going to celebrate Sonny's performance. He had some insane playing today. Celebrate Collier. Getting some good passes in there for some chances. Other players look up to you, so keep it up, man. Keep it up. See, Vickers might be where we end up going, is picking him up and having him. Contract showdown. Boss, we need to take a look at the contract now if it's not improved in some way. I won't even consider a renewal with Tranmere. I think I'm okay with that. Depending on what happens here when I look at these players. So Suli's 66. He's looked to be between 70 and 74. He at least has a little bit better pace. Valles is 78, which is a little much. 80. Ooh, he's 80, but he's in his peak, and he's down to 24 now. That might be a next year pickup. With Pasquale probably getting better. Marshall's 75 rated, 9 mil. 23 years old. That would work a little bit better. All right, we get to play this game at least against West Ham that we have played a few times, so that's extremely helpful right now. So let's take a look at the Premier League table after one game. We're in 12th, so Man United have played 2 games now, and they have a draw, and it's a draw and a loss to them to start. Liverpool still at their 1 game played, but Newcastle and Man United played, or Brentford played them. Spurs are 1 game win, 1 loss. Brentford is 2 wins. That's wild. That is wild to see from that squad. What a place. We do have Barnett in the FA Cup. I mean, not FA Cup, the Carabao Cup in 3 days. So we do need to be a little cautious of that. We will have a lot of our backups in for that game, and hopefully we can kind of plow past that. So we will be kind of cautious about that a little bit on who plays in that game. I think for this game, though, I am going to throw Casey in to start. Gaber's a little tired from that last game, so... But I think for the most part, we're going to try to play everybody... I think Sonny's going to come in, and then we'll give Gaber a complete rest. And if we need to bring in a Joe Free, then we'll bring him in. All right. This is wild. I mean, look at this team. We have 3 of our youth development players starting. 4 actually. Proctor is kind of off the bench, but 3 main starters, which is good. All right. London Stadium. We've played here a few times. We've won here in the past, so we've won here a few times, so there's the London Stadium in the Google Maps. I don't think we'll ever get that for Tranmere Rovers, but great for all the other stadiums we're going to go play. Here we go. Game 2. And Earthy gets the interception right off the rip. I hate the bubbles. I'm forever blowing bubbles. And Tranmere Rovers gets off to a hot start with 3 minutes in. And Mane puts it in the back of the net. What a start for the team. Just gets a good turnaround. Throws it high left. Right past the goalkeeper. That's the start we want here. Come on. Chelsea scored. Good save by Waite. Sends it out to Proctor. West Ham pushes. Earthy. Pasquale in the bottom left. 2 quick goals in the first 12 minutes. This is what we needed. to start the league off with a hot start. Just a great stop around the defender and smacks it in the bottom left. What a great start. We will take those. We will take those. 2-0 at London Stadium. And Earthy with 2 interceptions to start the game. Potts with May. To Mane. Mane gets sandwiched. And they will bounce back with a goal. Unfortunately, 2-1 in the first 22 minutes. West Ham gets a good bounce back goal. Not what we were kind of hoping for, but Waite was just a little too committed to the one side and left that whole entire right side wide open. Fernandez with the goal. More of the bubbles. Not what I like. We couldn't take advantage of the interception, which is very unfortunate. Oh, that is not the pass I wanted to make. Oh, I thought that pass was going to be golden. I thought that was a golden pass. Another great opportunity by West Ham to tie it up 2-2. But Hoyland just goes a little wide. And Mane with another goal. That's a double on the day. 34 minutes in, and it is 3-1. A great little passing kind of back and forth between Mane and Pasquale there. And Mane just takes a shot, and all 3 goals have gone into the bottom left on this goalkeeper. Just taking control. Just taking advantage of that whole entire left side of the goal being open when attacking. So 3-1, 35 minutes in. West Ham will not be the most pleased with a start like this, but Waite does get a hand on that. Great save by Waite. Alvarez did try to get a good header on that, but it is going to come up just short. Got some great passes in there. Mane again with the ball. Passes over the Potts. Potts is going to take a little bit of push. Mane with the ball. Earthy with it again. Oh ho ho, try to get a pass in there. But Mane is just going to come up just short. Oh, and Earthy with a bad pass. And that's going to be under the first half. (3-1). Mane with 2 goals and 2 attempts. The fans are not going to be the happiest as they are booing. They are not happy with that start by the home team. As last season, when we did go to their stadium, we did win. I think that was a 4-2 game. So we've had hold of West Ham last season pretty well, and to go into this season and trying to continue that dominance over them, it's the home fans are not too happy about such a situation. I am forever blowing bubbles. Well, the bubbles show up once again, annoying as they are, because my eyes do not adjust well with the bubbles blowing around. Ooh, big tackle on Collier there. And that is a hat trick for Mane against West Ham. Oh yeah, there's the celly. Tim Burr. That is what the home team is probably thinking too, is what kind of collapse is this for West Ham? I mean, that's a dangerous pass there, but Mane does get the shot off. Bottom left side again on the goalkeeper. He should know that we're going there every time, and we've gone there 4 times and we have scored all 4. So 4-1 up, 57 minutes in. We are going to be looking to making some big substitutions here coming up so that we can try to rest our star players a little bit, as some of them will have to play in our first round of the Carabao Cup. Wait with a good foot save, keeping that from getting even worse for us. Collier is gonna kind of watch the he was set onside, but now Earthy going down. Oh, and Earthy just kicked it a little bit too far forward there. He is probably going to get a yellow card for that slide tackle, for being massively off center with that pass. Probably should have. We will have to do some substitutions in this next opening segment that we'll get at some point here, as Collier is a little bit tired. And Pasquale will put it in the back of the net for the 5th goal. Two goals for him in this game also, but he will unfortunately be stepping away and taking a rest, as he will be getting ready for the next game. Again, all 5 goals on the left side. Substitutions. All right, that's 4. Brian's not calculating numbers. I'm like, I only see 5. I only see 4. Oh no, I did make all 5 substitutions. Well, it's a great game for Mane. It's a great game for our front half of the team. It's a great game for everybody, honestly, but goal scoring craziness at the front. So they are all going to get a good little rest here. Earthy did get a yellow card before getting substituted off. Turner did not do well at getting to the ball there for that. What a great deflection by Turner there. Akim Peters will go down the right side and get a goal. 6-1 against West Ham. He is kind of looking like he's going to be on his way out for the club, but he does get a nice little goal in the Premier League before possibly maybe leaving the club this window. What a game. Going 1-1 to a 6-1 win. Premier League doesn't know what to think about it. It would be interesting to hear what Tim Howard and the Robbies think. But it'd probably be like, it's just a fluke. West Ham's not that good. We've always kind of had a good handle on. As you can see, Cook is going in there, almost getting another goal. It's going to be a sad day for West Ham to finish this, but a good day to be a Tranmere Rovers fan as the away side cheers, but the home fans' boos are even louder as Mane had 3 shots and 3 goals in the first away game for Tranmere Rovers. Crazy finish, I will say. That's just a wild finish. Wild finish in my mind. Wild finish. You know, a good question would be for my settings for my audio and my recordings. Do I even have do I even have my mic connected mic? Oh yeah, it's getting recorded. Good. Alright. I was a little worried about that. I'm like, oh shoot, do I not even have my mic getting recorded in any of these segments? Thankfully it is. Gameplay and okay, good. So just my gameplay and my audio is getting recorded. Good. Alright. Post-match interviews. What a match. That will put us at 4 points in the league. We're already ahead of what I thought we would be. So 4 points in. Console him. You know, there's nothing wrong with showing passion and commitment. We need that. 11 dribbles. Celebrate that. I mean, Mane just had a day of his own. Amazing to see. Potts shown in the engine room today. His passes sliced through opposition. It's a great first. It was wet. I forgot that this is a big West Ham reunion for Earthy, Casey, and for now Potts. I totally forgot about that. That's just a huge West Ham show up. But Kylan Vickers, 70 rated. Super excited for him to possibly be joining the team. Vivaldo is 73 rated with an 83 pace. Adu Poco, unfortunately, is 64 rated. 80 pace, though, at least. Daryl Dyke, towards the end of his career, not going to be quite able to make much of a move. Hegebo, same thing. Danilo, same thing. Maja's 29. Lancashire, though, 75 rated. Just like Pasquale. And he is, could possibly get more of a rating. We do have plenty of money in the budget where I think I might make the move for him first. And then if this falls off, Carl Vickers easily will be coming in to the club. And we'll go from there. And then I think we might just kind of sit on the rest of the budget because depth chart wise, we're doing pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Depth chart wise, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. So we will shortlist him. Vickers, I think, is already shortlisted. We'll throw Vivaldo in there too. He is cheap. He is on the cheaper end at 5 mil too. So Lancashire is just a little bit higher, but we'll doing Bia though, also 74 rated at Watford. So we'll try that out too. Who knows? It might be a rivalry too. I'm ready to let you know Sané has been developing well, and we're satisfied that he's reached. Oh, that's right. I gotta go through our development plan too and get these. Oh, he's at 156 weeks. I just need to go through here quick because we did have a few gentlemen join us. Potts, we need to get you at deep line playmaker. Okay, defender, please. I forgot we made a few signings and we need to get them leveling up, so good. All right, 2 more days. We get to this game. We are gonna make a little look at our transfer hub. So we still do have the 24 mil, I think, right now, if we look at it at our budget. Yeah, 24 mil roughly. So that's good. We spent 33 mil already. Pasquale, Ferrari, Earthy are our top shirt sales at about 600K right now. So that's good. Merchandise earnings are up. Yeah, 4 people bought this season. Board expectations. I kind of forgot to go over this earlier, but Premier League, avoid relegation in the first year. Mid-table within 2 seasons. I think the mid-table should be possible in 2 seasons if we don't get relegated. Reaching the round of 16's not looking great as happening. So we're going to go to our transfer hub. And we're going to... Scarlett's just there just in case, but he is too much at this point. 20 mil for... I mean, look at this. 10 mil less right there. But we're gonna... I think we're gonna try to go for Lancashire first. 82K. Hopefully we can pull that down to roughly about 40K a week. But let's take a look and see what they're looking at for this team. It looks like it's gonna maybe be over the phone. Nope, it's gonna be in person once again with the Tottenham manager. We are gonna put a player swap in, and at the wingers position we will be putting Akeem Peters in there. Sell-on clause of 5%, and we're gonna offer 8 mil. They want 10.4, no sell-on clause. Okay. How about 9? How about 9 mil? or 9.5. Not that far apart on evaluation, but our offer is a little low to accept. I'm a stickler, 9.6, and you got yourself a deal. There we go, 9.6. Lancashire could be joining Tranmere Rovers if we can get his contract wage down just a little bit. It will be rotational. We will be happily able to play him if important. Are you okay with that? Ooh, crucial. I think we can accept that. We can definitely make the change. We can definitely keep the rotation going between the two of them. 5 years, hopefully, if you would be okay with that. They're okay with that. That's good. That gets us in a good position for that. No release clause is good. 40K. Do the 200. We'll just do the magical 10 goals, 200K. 200K upon 200K. He wants 55K. That just kills us on the wages. Okay, 45. Give you the 400 signing bonus. And how about 200 if you scored the 10? I gotta stay at 45K. 300. Okay, 350. I can part with 350. About 45K, and you get 400. $47.5. 420. Not quite. All right, 55K. It's gonna be. That's gonna hurt because I've got a weird feeling that everyone's gonna want that at this point. So that's a little scary, but Akeem Peters is out the door anyway. So Lancashire 55K. I think I was gonna try 50K, but I was like, Lancashire is coming to the club from Tottenham for 9.6 mil. There's the B. We could have gotten 8. I just went a little too low and kind of lost the chance at it. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me go to squad. Let me go to yeah. He's gonna want to leave anyways. $6 mil. 1.5. It's very late, but I do maybe want to get the guy from Southampton, I think. Let me get my starting squad figured out here, and then we will move on here. Lancashire, here you are. Officially, we have a striker to be in that position. Akeem Peters is going to be out the door at some point. Let's just go 3 lob, match day. Pasquale is not going to start. We're going to have Lancashire start his first game with the club. We're going to bring Woodtaker on. Waite is a little tired. Casey's a little tired, so we are going to bring on Negru, and Negru is going to actually get a start. And then Proctor started last game, right? He's probably a little tired. Proctor is tired, so... Oh, you know what? We'll bring Peters can start, but we'll make sure we have Sonny just in case, if need be, to come on for any particular reason. And then we'll start Faraj. And then we pretty much have mainly our backups in. With starters to jump in, of course, if things get wild and we need to make some changes. All right. It is an away game, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Game 3, and then we'll sim the Man United game, and then that will be today's stream. That will be kind of officially episode 1 of this. It will officially kind of be episode 1 for our after what happened Monday. I kept that episode up because we did make some transfers and stuff in that video, so it would have been different if we weren't making any transfers or anything, but we did, so not gonna get too away from that. But here we go in the Carabao Cup for the EFL. We're kind of just playing a little keep away to start this game. I don't know what I tried to do there. It wasn't good. I'll just say that. Like, whatever I tried doing there was not good. I don't know what just happened there. A lot of weird gameplay right there. Barrage with another good save against Barnett. No, that's not who I was trying to pass to. Fofana is who I was trying to pass to there, but clearly the game didn't want that going there. Offsides. Not offsides. Wow, he was onside for that. That's... We're kind of getting outplayed here against Barnett. I thought that got through. Ugh. I thought that actually got through. I actually thought that actually got through for once. Almost a penalty there, but and like just can't do anything. "35 minutes in and I just can't get one attack kind of built up or anything." No, Cook. God damn it, dude. Why are you kicking it so far? All right, nothing in the first half. Team is tired, getting worn out here. Abraham Fofana. Fofana. Yeah, Turner is beat. Fofana. Yeah, Turner is beat right now. That is tough to see. Not gonna make any changes quite yet. Because what we're doing right now works pretty well right now. Oh, what are you doing, Laxshire? Oh, dude, that was your go-to time to make that run that you almost did. That's offsides. Oh, how is that not an interception? And Cook will get a goal in the 60th minute. finally something happens with our substitution team playing in this game. They finally get something to go in the back of the net. We needed that. Crucial game. Well, not crucial game, but crucial goal. Ugh. Horrible speaking by me on that one, but that was absolutely needed. Absolutely needed. Raj gets the ball. I want to get to like the 70th minute before we start making any substitutions. Come on. Oh. No whistle. We are not getting a whistle right now, and that is not helpful. Oof. That is just not helpful. No whistle. Barrage with another good save. That is just what we like to see from the lad. Barrage with another good pickup. The shot on net. It's the final whistle. That is 1-0 against Barnett in the first round. He was in all of our substitutes for 80 minutes of the game. It's a good showing for the lads. It's what we like to see. 1-0. It was an away game too, so we will take the win. Faraj will take that clean sheet, and we will go to Manchester United with a decent lead, decent stretch of games where we are feeling good. Let's get this going here. Fofana a little, content, but very good. Good game, good play. Motivate. He played well. Celebrate that performance. Yeah, clean sheet. A clean sheet for 80 minutes of the game is always a good deal. It's always a good deal. 2 unread messages. I'm glad you decided to put me up for sale, to be honest. I haven't really enjoyed playing here. I think a move's probably the best. I'm looking at options. Oh, happy we agree. I'm a bit surprised, but I can't say I'm unhappy about it. I'm looking at options. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just looking at options right now. Like, we'll see what comes to the table. Joaquin Peters does get an offer. Could maybe get 2.4 mil out of the deal, so we'll see. Gonna propose a new transfer fee of 3.4 mil and see where that gets us. They want to go 1.8. 2 mil is kind of where I'm settling on. Fine, great deal, good. Glad we got that out of the way. I do love the teams that reach out to us. The teams that reach out to us for anything are literally just not even like attempting to I just love how they're just way out of play teams, like just teams you would never expect us to have to play against. So it's just like, all right, never gonna see Joaquin Peters ever again. Our game against Man City got pushed off. It got pushed back a day. Okay. We have Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup coming up, so we will have to probably play most of our starters for that game. It's back-to-back Crystal Palace games. Wow. Did not notice that. It's going to be back-to-back Crystal Palace games next month, but we do have our last Man United game. That's okay. I've already decided to sell you, so I've already decided to sell you anyways. An offer for Gaber. They want to go 7 mil. I need to look at what his finances are. Negru is 1.5, 6 mil. So they only want a 1 mil more. Oof. I'm gonna try to squeeze out a little bit more, since he is a pretty good player for us. All right, 9 mil I guess was enough. I should have tried 10, but that's all right. We'll get 9 mil. That's good because that pretty much makes up for our transfer with, other than the contract side of it, but it makes up for almost the majority of the Landsher transfer, so that'll be good. All right, opponent analysis. Man United still pretty good team. The Sancho's back at Man United, but they got Zerke on the bench. Ahmad's still on the bench. Ter Stegen is their goalkeeper, but it's Brown, Martinez, Delet, and Wesley in the back, and then Mainu, Ugarte, and Fernandez in the midfield, and Vincuna, Sesko. All right, so 4-3-3 holding and tiki-taka, just like how we want to with possession. Okay. Dribbling is kind of what we want to have, or defending, but that's all right. That works. Dribbling works too. All right. Well, we're in 6th. Man United are in 17th. I don't think that's going to last very long. I don't think that's going to last really long. They're probably going to beat us today, so I'm not really too much against it. We do have a whole week, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, we have plenty of time until our next game, so that makes me feel good. We can start our starters and feel pretty good about that. We got a lot of content players, sadly, but we're just gonna sim. We're gonna see what what it comes out to. Waite is apparently content with his with himself, so we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Against Man United at home. It's not even at Old Trafford, so that's tough. That's tough. So yeah, they're probably gonna own us pretty good this game, but yeah, Gabriel out. It's kind of a tough one, but we kind of want to make a transfer possibly for the other guy, but George Earthy with an early goal away to Manchester United. What did I just see? George Earthy with an early goal against Man United. We will take that. Get it right back. Pasquale, Earthy lost that. Got intercepted. It was just a good counterattack. It was just a really good counterattack to that, so not too much against it. And Sesko will score to tie it up 1-1 in the 36th minute. Classic Man United way, go down a goal and then now turn on the afterburners. It's going to be 1-1 to start the first half. Both sides got a chance and they both took advantage and scored. So we will go into the second half. Trying to see what maybe this starting squad can do here. 50 minutes in and still kind of middle of the field possession by Man United. Now they're starting to push into the opposition. Trying to get some passes and something happening, but Earthy gets it, passes it back, loses it, unfortunately, and now we're trying to see what's going to happen. 62nd minute. It's trying to get a little bit of an attack here. Tranmere Rovers really just cannot get the ball back, but Bove is going to get the goal. It's a little unfortunate there. 2-1 to Manchester United. We're just going to keep playing right now, but we probably will make a substitute or two coming up once I kind of see how energy goes. And they get another one, 3-1. It's a little unfortunate there. 3-1 to the opposition now. Our hopes were a little high, but kind of what happens at times. That is what happens at times here, so. We're gonna make 5 changes just to see if we can maybe get a little bit of something going, but Man United was gonna be a tough one for us to get ahead that early. It felt pretty good, but possession was just gonna be against us on this game, on this one, unfortunately, and almost got a shot there, but it was offsides. It is going to be our first loss in the Premier League. If you told us after 3 games in the Premier League we were going to have 4 points, I would take it, honestly, for a just recently promoted team in such a position we are in. So, it's sad to see it end like this, but we're going to take it. We're going to take it easily.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Get some motivation going from Mane. Ferrari didn't manage too many disruptions. Get some motivation going. Just a little motivation from everybody. Like, good game. We did get a goal against Man United, but the strength of their team was gonna probably jump up a little bit. Sorry, we need to negotiate a little bit, Southampton. Gonna try 10. Might be a little big of a steep, but yep, steep. It would have been a good turnaround for Gaber, but Akin Peters was sold for 1.4 mil. It's a sad leave to see, but we do get 1.4 mil put into our budget from him leaving. It's a C deal. We probably could have done better. I kind of felt like we could have done better, but yeah, 2.4 mil. But they were just not willing to go any higher. So, message from Mr. May. Boscontum, I need to be paid a little bit better. I understand that 100%. Let us get to the window. But actually, Gaber is going to leave first. It's an unfortunate leave, but he's going to Parma. He'll be heading to Italy to play some football. We did get an A+, an A for that. Best possible deal, 10 mil. That's kind of what I was thinking, but we did get 6 mil of that put into our budget, so that's good. That'll give us a little leeway for what we can do here. We're going to go negotiate. 2.7 mil is what we could possibly be getting. I'm going to put it up to 2.5, I think. Try that. How about 2.1 mil? All right, deal. 2.1. Good. I like it. All right, squad. I'm totally okay with May getting paid more. He's definitely worth it. 55K, 50K, 45, 45. Just want to make sure kind of what our median's kind of at right now for pricing. All right. Well, May, you're crucial on this team. No extension. You do have 5 years of a contract, so we are going to disregard that. So, May, I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. 45K. 400K. Edit bonus. Appearances, you're going to hit your appearance anyways, so could we maybe meet in the middle there? Save me a little bit of money. Went up. Okay. He still wants his appearances up there. Still kind of don't really want that high. Let's go 40s. Let's try 45 still, but let's go edit that bonus to 6,500 a little bit. Just try to save me a few dollars. 48K. He is just not budging from that. Okay. I'm going to go 5 and then edit this, and we're going to go 700K. All right, not quite, but we'll settle it. All right, perfect. 48K. I got to keep everything. I think if I keep everything within the 40s, we're going to be pretty well situated. So that's good. All right, let's go to the transfer hub short list. He's gone up to 9 mil now. Okay. I think I can survive. Actually, let me put in a player swap for Negru. Oof, 12 mil. Oof. I'm gonna try to go for at most 10 mil and have a 15% on it. He does not want to budge from that. Really? Take some time on it. All right. I was kind of banking on that. He was still at 5 mil at one point. Now he's up to 9 mil. Resume negotiations with... Well, I can't retract. They got to figure it out. The Guru's out. 2 mil. Okay. Maybe it wasn't smart to get rid of Gaber, but... 11.5 mil. Okay. I can accept that. All right. Crucial. Please don't ask for too much. Okay, I'm okay with that if it's only 2 mil. We'll just go with 400K to... All right, reasonable offer. All right. He's in. 5 mil in the budget. Hopefully we don't have too many players asking for bigger budgets. Then we're screwed. Then we're SOL. Then we'll just have guys leaving at the end of the next season. Hopefully we don't have too many guys asking for more money now, but I might have just screwed over the team here, but it was a B job. It was B. Man, I knew I could have gone for 10 mil. They just want to accept it. So annoying. All right, well, we got Edwards. Zerky is moved. Wow. All right, well, here we go. Made our changes. Here we go, Zerke. That's our change. Edwards will come in from Southampton, and I don't know if 5 mil is going to be enough for contracts, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out the hard way. We are going to find out the hard way because look at how many players have like no but like are just here on nothing and are playing a ton. Like I'm worried about like Ferrari and those guys like asking like, boss, I'm playing a lot of games and I'm not making so much. It's gonna suck if we end up having guys constantly reaching out about contracts. Be like, dude, I can't really offer you too much. And they have contracts, which sucks. I hate that that's a big thing in this, but that signing might cost us, but we could always sell someone too if we needed to. It would suck, but if we needed to sell someone that didn't come in here right away, it'd be good. Show you're worth it, please. Did Mane just get an offer from Southampton? He did. 9 mil. Get out of here. Get out of here. Offers are received from Ferrari? 23 mil? Cheeky. Cheeky 23 mil? No, thank you. Oh, Brennan, don't ask for more money, please. Brennan, for the love of goodness. Oh. It'll take some hard work. Every time I see a player ask now, I'm just going to be like, oh, God, don't ask for money. Whatever you do, do not ask for money. Pre-match training. Alright, we'll save that because we are not going to do this. As that is going to be it for today on the career mode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out today. If you were lurking, working like many do, and I don't. I work at nights, so this helps. Thank you for the support. We had some goofy technical difficulties game-wise trying to watch our Premier League intros, but obviously we just can't do that right now. It's just not working like that. So we will do our best to make it a little more interesting in the future. But yeah, we're looking good. We're through the transfer window. We're going to be tight on budget, but maybe if we can, do well in the tournaments and maybe get a little bit of extra money as we go along in these tournaments, maybe this time around, and get a little bit more in the budget and be helpful. If we do have to sell one guy, then I think we're fine. Honestly, if we had to sell Ferrari in the end, I think I could live with it because Bridgestone can totally step in. So I'm not totally against it if we're just off on the budget. Like, we will not be able to re-sign guys, but hopefully we can and not have that be a problem. If it is Ferrari, I've kind of just been holding on to him as a budget, kind of for the budget in the end. So if we need to take the money and make it so we can re-sign players to better wages, then we'll do that. Bridgestone can totally step in and take over, and we'll be golden. So yeah, what a window! Super excited for the future of this series. Season 4 off to a hot start. I at least got a win and a draw. I got 2 wins and a draw in my 3 games, and then we lost in simulation to Man United. But it'll be exciting to see how the next couple games go against Aston Villa and those teams. So yeah, super excited to see where this takes us. We will be obviously playing half of the games each month, so I think what I'm gonna do, since we're only playing half of the games each month, I think what we'll do is because I want to make the videos kind of like we're showing every game now. So since I'll be simulating games, I'll kind of see how much time it will be to edit, like the first, like edit those episodes, like edit. Okay, we played these games. Like this first episode with the transfer will have a lot in it, so that'll be good. And we only played 3 of the 4, so that's good. Now that we're just playing games, we'll see. Maybe we'll do all 6. We'll do all the games from the 2 months in our next window, because it'll be September, October that we'll be streaming. So, and we'll have some cup games. So either it'll be 1 month at a time per episode, since we'll be just doing half of the games, or it'll be both months in them. But I would like the videos to be able to kind of get produced and out very quickly, because like what I want to be able to do is like, so like tomorrow we're not streaming, so I want tomorrow to be available to like edit, get the video done, get it out there kind of thing. So, and have it be ready to get out there hopefully in a decent time. But I gotta catch up. That's the big thing. Like right now, I need to catch up on season 3, get that out, and then we can get caught up with season 4, and then it's a lot easier just to get a good turnover. Because what I would be able to do is like end stream, start editing, get the videos, get the games all kind of put together, do my little intro for the video, voiceover, and then do in-game, and then do some more voiceover before the next game, and get it all together and just be ready to go. So yeah, that's kind of my plan, but I got to get through season 3. I got to finish up season 2 finale today. I'm almost done. I have it all edited and down. I just got to put in like my titles and stuff and get that done, and then that will go out tomorrow, and then spend tomorrow pretty much clipping both episodes, getting that stuff figured out, maybe recording one of them at least. Season 3 is going to be tough because it's a lot of signings too, so it'll be signings, who did we sign and stuff, so I got to get that all organized and ready to go, and then clip everything and then record that. So might at least get one of the episodes recorded and then be able to work on one of them, and then maybe Friday I might have to sit down and record the other one, possibly. We'll see. It only takes like 20-30 minutes to record all the audio for it, so yeah. Let me take a close look at Mr. Twitch. Oh, X10 Grim is streaming, and he's playing a Restory, testing a game. There we go. We will take that. But yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching and hanging out. If you want to watch the replays, they're over on the YouTube channel. I should have that for the Twitch side. There's the YouTube channel. Go over there. I haven't been posting any clips because I haven't been playing anything else. This weekend, I should be able to get my Fortnite one done, so I can post that on TikTok and YouTube. And then, yeah, get that out there. And then yeah, I might just post. I might try to do some clips too with it too if it's decent enough time in between. Like if I get done with episodes really quickly, it's like, all right, I'll make a clip quick of like the West Ham game, like 6 goals in that game, like just dominated against West Ham, like, or be like got our first points in the Premier League, like super exciting. So yeah, we'll try to make it interesting. Try to get some clips out there and kind of promote try to promote it a little bit more now, and get it out there, try to get the promotion stuff out there, or save that for like the weekends once I get caught up, because I know I won't need to edit too much on the weekends, where I can just make clips from previous episodes and post them and just be like, you know, like watch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, career mode days. So yeah. All right, let's get X10grim. His raid X10grim. I think that's how you spell it. Yes, it is. I love that. So that'll be good. Alrighty. Alright, everyone. Much appreciated. I love all the support. Cygnus, thanks for being in here while you work, as always. Anybody else lurking, much appreciated. You're amazing as always. We'll keep the journey going. We'll get to episode 2 and have probably about 8 games to get through, so it'll be exciting. I'll catch you all on Friday. Peace.